The Pancake Parlour, breakfast till 5 p.m. weekends.
Go the Swans!
Woo! Go the D's!
Go the Tigers!
If we were to walk out tomorrow, there would not be a game.
I think the integrity of the game is always the most important thing, so...
Stop changing the rules.
Bailey's looking like a genius.
I think it's just rubbish.
We're innocent.
Demetrio, fix it up.
He's getting a bit ahead of himself, I think.
We're all behind Bossy.
If I had the chance to kill him, kill him!
Footy is the winner.
Bruce will love this. Bruce will love it.
Have you got a pancake or not?
Good evening and welcome to Footy Talk Back, the only footy show about the fans, for the fans. And isn't it just a pleasant treat of a day down here at the MCG on grand final day?
It is really, really weird, Feathers. 1 minute it's raining, next minute sunshine. Next minute purple rain, next minute purple sunshine. Really quite bizarre, fans. And speaking of the bizarre, grand predictions spawn the bizarre.
13 points to Swans.
Norm Smith,
Jude Bolton.
bizarre prediction for the day.
I'll just get hold of another drag queen or something tonight, I suppose.
If the Hawks get up, Bob can get up me.
His mum turns up.
Hot hail.
Hot hail, that is bizarre.
I don't know, Feathers. I thought Hale played a really good game last week.
That hail God, it's grand final day. Can't you get it together? Look, fans, on tonight's very special 1 hour edition of FTB, not only will we speak to the Dockers and the Hawks fans, but we will be treating you to some of the highlights of the 2013 season, such as Hoozle.
Cause we barrack for Melbourne, one more priority please. Cause we barrack for Melbourne.
Why don't I get a holiday in round 3? Melbourne have been on a holiday for the past 6 years, Who's?
That's true. Why don't I get some of the bloody potato cake? That's
No, it's mine.
If they show a ticket today, I'll think about it. If they don't, well, I'm going to get back the membership.
Fair enough,
There it is there.
That's it.
$460 worth and it's crap.
Do the D's need brains or balls?
Oh, a bit of both if you ask me.
All of the above.
All the above, there you go. Well done.
Had a gutful, but still, I mean, barracking since 1956 and I will not give up on them. I can't take these off. I've got 4 tattoos with the demons on them.
There it is, fans. There's the commitment.
That's how committed I am. I've got Melbourne there, look.
As the pies lay down, their army went away. Where would you leave it? Back on Anzac Day.
We left just before the end, before 2B hurt himself with his knee.
Didn't stay to the end.
10 minutes into the fourth.
Why didn't you stay to the end?
Because they did my head in.
What's going on with the Magpie Army?
Where were you on Anzac Day? My God, we walk into a full stadium and we walk out and it's half empty. You have to stick fat, side by side. Go Pies!
He's a real Soki-la-la. Wow, back chats the umpire. Mr. BJ Goddard will take you just the way you are. Go Bombers!
Brendan Goddard. Oh, mate. I can't even describe how much I hate the bloke after what he did to us. He was my favourite player growing up. I idolised him.
Really?
I hate him. Right. I hate his guts now.
Yeah.
If I had the chance to kill him, I'd kill him!
Right.
I would.
Really get in there.
Yeah, I'd kill him!
Is Brendan Goddard A champion, or B, a traitor?
Yeah.
Andrew.
Champion.
Wrong, Jade. Traitor. Yes!
Against you, Sandy. You should have been in the change rooms half an hour ago.
Right.
Go on, hurry up.
I'll get there. What's going to happen is we're going to belt the Freo, we're going to belt them, then we're going to send them back to WA by the buses, by the trains, by the planes, and we're just going to smash it from the first quarter to the last quarter.
Tell him, Steve, tell him! Tell us more, Steve.
What else? What else you want to know? What else? What else? What else?
What's gonna be? Let's get them, Marty! Hockey! Good, excited?
Yeah, very excited. Waited 19 years.
Yeah, I'm sure you have. And how's the wait been anyway?
I didn't realise it was 19 years, but all good things come to those who wait.
How did you first start barracking for the Dockers?
A new team. I used to go for South Fremantle when I was a kid. So when Dockers come into it, we had got a few beers, sat down and watched the game, and we've all been addicted to the club ever since.
Unreal.
Yeah.
And did you ever think you'd see this day?
Well, it was always our dream, but no, I never thought. Every year, we always wished one day we were going to be a successful club, but like year after year after year, it didn't happen, and then like now it's happened.
You still can't believe it, can you?
I can't, and I haven't been getting much sleep at night.
No.
And
how will you be at 2:30 when the pill goes down?
Oh well, I should have worn my raincoat because all the Hawthorn tears. We even named our son Hayden.
Did you really?
Yeah. After the toughest man in Australia, Hayden Ballantyne.
Unreal. Mate, have a super day today.
Thanks a lot.
Against you, scarf's too high, mate. Pull it down a bit. That's it. Wait till the game starts. Lay on.
They call it the grand final, blokes. That's crunch time. That's season defining. Fans, I've been reading the papers. I know what's going on around the world, and I want to make a point about why we don't have planes flying into the Rialto Towers, why we don't have civil war, why we don't have earthquakes and other natural disasters, and I found the answer, and the answer, fans, is football. This great game unites us. We don't have brawls outside the ground. We don't have darts being thrown or flares being lit, because this great game unites us. It bonds us. It brings us together. It wears out our voices. It trashes our emotions, and it shows the best of humanity. That's what Melbourne's about. That's what footy's about. That's why we love it. That's why we're here, fans.
Woo!
I hope you have a great day.
Go Hawks! Go Hawks!
Against you. You're back for Fremantle and you're reading an article about Hawthorn.
No, I'm not. Rio Fever turns town purple.
Oh, okay. Play on.
Where you got that, Daniel?
We nearly got there! You are watching Footy Talkback!
That's what we're talking about! Yeah!
Pancakes? Ice cream? Strawberries?
Lovely.
The Pancake Parlour, breakfast till 5 p.m. weekends.
You are watching Footy Talkback.
Go
Hawks! Fans, welcome back to Footy Talkback. And William, as usual, the AFL have shafted fans this year with only 28% of grand final tickets going to the competing clubs.
Feathers, fans, Feathers, it's sad, but it's true. The AFL continues to allocate 800 tickets to non-competing clubs. That's like 12,800 tickets, more than 10% of today's crowd. And those clubs will no doubt go and scalp them in their own particular ways. But if you were a Hawks fan, say, who missed out on the 2009 granny, I think it's worth bearing in mind that it's fans like this who had your seat.
How come you went to the Crows breakfast?
Because we're here with Foodland.
Yeah, Foodland.
From South Australia.
Yeah. Our company paid for us to come over. And
Did they?
they did, yes.
And
We're working.
are you going to a lunch now or?
No.
No. Maybe a footy pie.
So
Footy
do you
pie
know-
and a beer.
Do you know how much the tickets are?
Have no idea.
Oh, they don't even know how much they cost, William.
Look, they're lovely ladies, I'm sure, Feathers, even if they are crow eaters. But the question remains, why on God's green earth do they deserve tickets ahead of blokes like this? We just wanted to find out your thoughts on the AFL allocation of tickets for the grand final.
Rubbish. It's all made for corporate people, but you know, what can you do? You've got to deal with it.
You know they give 800 tickets to every non-competing team.
Yeah, well, when there's 40,000 members for each club, that doesn't leave a lot, does it?
That's 10% of the stadium today. Do you reckon that'll be better put towards the competing teams?
Absolutely. You know, you only get this chance maybe once or twice in a lifetime, so yeah, definitely.
I know there's a lot of people out here that's got a sign up saying ticket wanted, and they've either got Hawks or they've got a Dockers scarf on, you know, and so they've missed out. And a lot of those people who have got tickets that really don't want them, I mean, I know people who've got extra tickets and they've just gone and sold them at a greater price and they really didn't want them, and it's crazy.
I think it's pretty stupid because you only get 14,000 tickets for Fremantle members, so it's pretty stupid.
Do you reckon it's a bit undercooked then?
Yeah, very, very undercooked, yeah.
What do you reckon should be happening on the grand final?
They should have more allocation for the teams that are in it and all together, because I know all the tickets are separate. So they're up high in one block and down low in another.
What are your thoughts on giving clubs which aren't competing tickets?
I don't know. It doesn't really bother me, so as long as I've got a ticket, so I'm off.
It's an extra 12,000 tickets across the ground.
They should be allocated to the teams that are in it.
And the corporates, you're happy with the corporates all here?
No.
No.
Not fair at all.
Do you reckon there's anything which they could do to make sure that the tickets are more accessible to the fans of the competing clubs?
Probably a bit cheaper. It's a very expensive day.
How much do you pay for your ticket?
$2.30 each.
It's a lot of cash, isn't it?
It is. It is.
We don't love it, no. We think it's unfair that the people who support, you know, on a regular basis, and we go every week, you know, that we get, you know, the worst seats out of everybody.
What do you think should be done about it?
Give us better seats.
Do you know they give 800 tickets to clubs that aren't competing, which is over 1/10 of the crowd today? Do you reckon that's a good idea?
No, I don't. Anyone else?
No, not a good idea.
I think it's good.
Yeah?
I did all right. So.
How'd you get a ticket? Does not want to disclose.
We're driving down to the ground. There's not one car space to be found. We've been to every game all this season, but the man at the gate said you must be dreaming. You'll need a nice new suit and cash flow, and maybe know someone who's in the know. They can turn a man's penis into a vagina, but you still can't get a seat at the grand final. Can't get a seat. You can't get a seat at the grand final. Woo!
You selling them? Against you.
Sorry?
Against you.
Against me.
Unrealistic attempt.
Neil Sproat said, throwing the ball at the umpire's head and missing.
What? Like this, Neil? Sorry, I lost it.
Umpire's head and missing.
Like this, Neil?
That's a throw against
That backfired, fans.
Rod Smith said Essendon sending their needles back to Andrew
Start
Demetriou.
again. You got the footy. Throwing the ball at the umpire's head and missing.
You mean like this, Neil?
Yes, you throw.
Always wanted to do that, fans. Is it Tiger time now?
It is Tiger time tonight.
You feral?
I can be.
Always feral, mate. You are?
Tiger feral.
Go Tigers!
Feral.
Go Tigers!
Feral again.
Feral Tigers! Let's go Tigers!
Go Tigers!
Go Tigers! Go! Yellow and black!
Went down the MCG to see my favourite team. Not more than 1 minute in, the fans begin to scream. Kevin Bartlett's gone and changed the rules again. KB, you suck, get off.
The first thing the chairman can do is sack Bartlett and Matthews.
What do you think of Kevin Bartlett as a rules maker?
I don't like the AFL rules makers full stop at the moment.
I was talking about him today.
Oh yeah.
He's too defensive.
I think he's probably getting a bit old.
Not a big fan.
Why not?
I think he's been out of the game for way too long.
Change the rules again. KB, you suck, get off.
Nah, it's time to change. We need some younger people in there. He's had his day, which was 30 years ago, so yeah, we need some new blood and change some of those bad rules.
Push, bump, block, hold, why the hell weren't we told? We hate Geishan, Bartlett now he's far too old. All these changes we don't agree. Footy was great in the 90s. Whoa, whoa, leave it alone. Whoa, whoa, or we'll stay home.
You can't push?
No. Well, I remember years ago you couldn't put the hands at all in the back.
Yeah.
And these days, I don't know, they see them touch shoulders and they're still in the back and on the side. And
yeah.
I can't work it out.
Yeah, it's too complicated.
Yeah.
Do you know what's going on?
Not sure. No idea.
I don't quite understand what's going on with the mark, with a full push and a half push, and yeah, it's hard to get it right. So
yeah, it's no good. Demetrio, fix it up. And you, Kevin Bartlett, you're a waste.
The marking, I think the rules were better last year. I'm over the new rules.
They keep changing them, don't they?
No, I can't keep up with them.
Leave it alone. Whoa, whoa, or we'll stay home. You get that, Bartlett? Or are you confused?
You're watching Footy Talkback. Go the Dockers!
Pancakes?
Ice cream.
Strawberries.
Lovely.
The Pancake Parlour. Breakfast till 5 p.m. weekends.
You are watching Footy Talkback. Go Hawks!
Fans, welcome back to Footy Talkback. Now, Petey, it's my understanding that umpires are meant to be neutral, so why are you in purple?
Feathers, fans, I'm jumping on the Dockers bandwagon.
Hang on a minute, you jumped on the Port Adelaide bandwagon when they went against the Cats in the semi-finals? See, I mean, Fremantle 1 minute, Port Adelaide the next. I mean, typical umpire, there's no consistency there.
Oh, come on, Feathers. Surely I can follow someone in the grand final.
Well, no, you're not meant to, because you're an umpire. They're meant to be neutral. And besides, Freo are wearing their white jumpers today anyway.
What? Oh, no, Feathers.
Settle down, Petey. You still look like a Freo fan.
I just spent all week in the kitchen making these.
Do you have food?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm starving. Purple Pav.
Purple Pav.
Should have been white, though. Should have been white.
How important is the purple haze to you?
It's everything. After 19 years of waiting, it's everything. Just to get credibility for the club. So we're really, really looking forward to Matthew Pavlich. If anyone deserves the rewards, it's he. So
excellent.
We're very hopeful.
Tell me, do you like the Pav?
We love the Pav.
You do? Yeah. Well, hold the microphone. Because I made you one especially. I freshly whipped it this morning. Would you like one?
You're brilliant. Why not?
Purple Pav?
Thank you very much.
They're delicious.
Thank you kindly.
I didn't make the Pav shells, but I did make the cream.
Beautiful.
Spent all week working out to get the right purple.
Yep. You've done well.
Enjoy that.
Thank you very much.
I want to be on the Dockers bandwagon. I want to be officially a Dockers supporter, and I just want to know whether or not you reckon...
You're getting close. You're getting close. Yeah.
Maybe the umpire should wear.
Hiding in there.
Ah, wouldn't you like to know? It's a secret.
You keep
Talking about the icing on the cake.
Yes.
Oh. Can you hold my microphone, please?
Do that for you?
No phallic intentions whatsoever.
What did you kill with this?
I made these myself.
Purple
Pabs.
Purple Pabs.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Would you like one?
That is beautiful.
Why not?
I whipped them this morning.
Purple Pabs.
They're really good. There's fresh cream.
Thanks, mate. Thank you.
Yeah, enjoy those.
Cheers, guys.
Purple Pabs all around.
Yep.
What do they like?
Delicious.
Yes, that's
Delicious.
the way. How important is the purple haze?
Very important. Yeah.
Why?
Because Purple Haze is about Fremantle and Purple Haze is also about Jimmy. And I'm rocking Jimmy tonight.
Yeah, I'm feeling Jimmy. I'm
rocking Jimmy, clearly.
I'm getting the Jimmy sense.
Yeah, you
So do you reckon I can jump on the Dockers bandwagon?
Mate, you're already in the Dockers bandwagon.
Yeah?
What do you mean? You're purple all the way, mate.
Yeah, I know. I've been trying to get accepted into something. You know, being an umpire, you get people knock you around and they.
No, mate, you're already there, buddy.
Yeah.
You're either Hawks or you're Dockers. It doesn't matter who else you go for. So you're Dockers, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's it. Exactly.
Dockers all the way, mate.
Dockers all the way.
You a bit scared of the purple pressure?
Oh no, I don't know. Hawkers flying high.
You reckon?
Yeah, I reckon. Consider coming
I'll
home.
tell you what, because you're a good bloke, I've got a present for you. Purple Pav, mate.
Oh yeah.
Don't be scared to eat it. They're delicious.
Look,
enjoy.
I'm not about the purple haze, but by the looks of you, you can do this.
Oh, Jesus.
Go the Hawkers.
Against you, you donate to the Red Cross, not here. Play on.
Time for On the Run, fans. Let's find out which dessert the fans prefer. The Pav or the Golden Ruff?
Pav.
Pav, yeah. Really? Yeah.
Pav.
Really?
Oh, Golden Ruff.
Ooh, probably the Pav.
Pav. Pav, probably Pav.
Really? You sure?
I don't know what's a Golden Ruff. I don't know either.
Okay, no worries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Pav.
You're trying to be funny, aren't you?
Oh, Golden Ruff.
Golden Ruff. Pav looks good, but whether it sustains your hunger, I don't know. Ruffy's long lasting.
Well put.
Golden Ruff.
What's Golden Ruff? It's just this chocolatey little dessert with some peanuts in it.
Pav.
Yeah? Yep.
Pav for me.
Golden Ruff. Golden Ruff.
Golden Ruff.
Some of them have got it, fans.
Against you girls, I can only marry one of you.
We're pissed after we gave up our home game and still wondering just who was to blame. Goods to the left of me, Jeddah to the right. Here I am, stuck in New Zealand with Roo.
It's annoying for people who can easily travel to Etihad Stadium.
I don't know, that was really weird, it was.
I thought it was good. Really enjoyed it.
We went over.
Fantastic.
So
Yeah, it was awesome.
right. Okay, what was it like for you?
It was fabulous.
What do you reckon James Hurd's going to say?
About what?
His side of the story?
Well, hopefully the truth, mate.
There's too much money involved, so they'll just come to a compromise that'll make everyone happy and just bring it to its finality, I suppose.
It just seems to have dragged on for everyone that's had a gutful. It should have been over and done with a long, long time ago, and they're putting us through hell.
Speaking of getting rolled, should Vossi be rolled?
No.
Yeah.
The players are behind Vossi, and all the supporters are behind him.
We're all behind Vossi.
Yep.
Yeah, as Brisbane. Yeah, sure are.
Absolutely. And you're the same?
Absolutely, yeah, why not?
Who would you like to see replace him?
Oh, I'd love to see Brucey. So how do you see the future of the bump? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think it's going to die?
They might end up wearing helmets.
What do you think of the bump? What the bump situation is?
Oh, very soft, mate. Back in my day, I would never have played the game if they had it in my day.
Don't hit head, bump not dead.
What were your thoughts on the Adam Goods saga during the week?
I thought it was over the top.
Right.
I think he played on it. Being a migrant myself, I know what he's talking about, but you've got to learn to toughen up.
Tom Waterhouse was in the paper last week saying that he believed that his provision of live odds during sports broadcasts actually added something to the show. Well, I think that's akin to a pretty girl saying that a big, fat, weeping cold sore is a beauty spot. I mean, who is this bloke? His ego's so big, they must have a camera on the moon just to get his head in the shot. Jesus, Tom, we don't like you. We don't want you on the television, and you sure as hell aren't giving anything to the game. So get off the television. And don't get me started on Jamie bloody Rogers. Jeez.
Against you, littering. Oh, you're picking it up. I thought you were throwing it. Hey, you don't waste that. That's good beer. That's a 50-metre penalty. Play on.
Johnny, you're kidding yourself. Previous winner Aliu Mercy said...
Whoa, Kazi. What is it anyway?
Wowee, gee whiz. Great idea, Dan. Chris Ogue, who is in a particular purple patch of form, said, stop playing In Excess at the warm-up music. First
And I remember we were cooking down at Vizzy Park, a premiership feast, pig's ass, the only... where can I...
Against you, interrupting.
No. Clearly I'm the most important... Here comes the bye and I say it's 4 point. Oh shit.
Half-back line racking up the dream team.
No, who's?
What?
What she means is, will Nick Del Santo leave the Saints next year under free agency? That AFL initiative that can only debilitate this equalisation.
Against you, you're unarmed. Where's your gun?
Don't carry one.
Oh.
Don't need
Why
one.
not? Tough anyway, eh? Tough ass. Yeah. Play on.
You're watching Footy Talk by Go the Knockers!
Pancakes?
Ice cream.
Strawberries.
Lovely.
The Pancake Parlour. Breakfast till 5 p.m. weekends.
You're watching Footy Talk Back. Go the Dockers!
Welcome back to Footy Talk Back, fans. Fans?
Who's?
Fans, if you have just tuned in, you've missed the first half hour of our grand final episode. But don't panic, because you can watch it on our website and our Facebook page.
But that'd be your fault. Who's? Poor publicity.
Hang on a minute, I don't make mistakes.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. Hi, who's?
Hands! Fans. Start again. Well, in the case of Honest Joe, Hands, I guess you're right. But now, as athletes, sorry. My God, Feathers, you're right. Feathers?
No, I'm definitely on the side. Always.
Chris Ogue said the lack of Chechnyan Russians.
There's some over there. This week's Fan of the Week question is, fans, who did you vote for in the election and why?
Get on the Facebook page right now, fans, and hit us up.
My vote for the election would be setting Andrew Dimitriou on fire.
You're a dick. Why would you do...
You've got that middle button in your shirt.
Oh, Hoozle.
Against you, indecision.
For what? I'm sorry.
Conflict of interest.
Oh, you'll be right.
How are you?
Hello.
How are you enjoying the day?
Oh, super. This is as exciting as going to Sydney Olympic Games.
Is it really? That exciting?
Yeah.
Oh,
Our
yes,
second most
Second most exciting thing, yes.
Yeah.
We went to the Olympics and that was fantastic.
But this hasn't finished yet. You might change your mind by the end of the day.
No way. We're here. The Dockers have done so well.
No, he's saying it might be more exciting.
Oh,
if we win by a point.
If we win by a point,
Yes,
wouldn't that be brilliant?
Stuff the Olympics.
That's what I
Hey, just a quick question. Who's more important today, the player or the coach?
The player.
How come?
Well, they're the ones that do the job, aren't they? The coach is very important, of course.
Who do you think?
I think the coach, because Lions have just set him up for this day. I'm going for Lions, who are the most important.
Fair enough. And what's under here?
Under here? Dockers.
Dockers. More Dockers fans, more Purple Haze.
More Purple Haze.
Oh, the players, because they're on the ground. But the coach, I love him. I've loved him from the moment he came to Hawthorn.
Probably the players. How come? Working to the coach's instructions. If they don't listen, then nothing gets done.
Coach.
How come?
Ross Lyon's going to keep it calm and, direct them in the way that they need to go.
Both, mate. The coach gets them there. It's definitely, it comes down to the players, mate, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, who do you think, mate?
I reckon the players. I mean, they're going to be important because once the game starts, the coach is going to sit back as a passenger. He makes the right moves, but the players are the ones who've got to overcome the nerves. And
I reckon players.
How come?
I don't know. Buddy's got to do something before he leaves.
Good point. Who do you reckon?
I reckon Clarko. He'd be at it all week. I reckon after watching Saturday night.
Yeah, he holds the key.
Hey?
He holds the key.
38th.
I think they actually rely on the coach to actually give them the inspiration to do what they have to do. They're a part of a machine, and that's all stemmed from Ross. It's Ross's philosophy, so I think the coach would be important, because if they're getting beaten or they're starting to lose momentum, I think he'll slow it right down, get back control, and then play it on his terms.
Fantastic.
So I think the coach.
Against you. Your hair's too yellow.
Boring. Where's Feathers?
Don't know, mate.
She's boycotting boring.
Why?
Well, she said it's boring.
I don't mind it.
Right, you're in. Feathers had too many clangers anyway.
Good evening and welcome to Footy Talk Back, the only footy show about the fans, for the hands. For the hands!
Bees.
Welcome back to Footy Talk Back, fans, and did you know there is now...
Did we tank enough for you?
Good, Pato! Good, champ. That is excellent. And, yes. Lost it.
I hate James Hird.
Golden boy. Hey, watch it, you blokes. I like his tan.
Typical. Fans, please.
It's unreal.
You sounded a bit like Charlie Sheen then, drunk. Well, yeah, you can't argue with that, Westy. But guys, this week...
Idiots.
So...
Johnny, you're not playing today?
No, rest day for me.
Yeah, they might need you.
No, I don't
might
think
need
so.
you last quarter.
No, we'll be right.
What do you think of the goal line technology?
The what?
Goal line technology.
Shit.
Last week was shite. That thing, Richmond should have won that game.
Pancakes?
Ice cream.
Strawberries.
Lovely.
The Pancake Parlour. Breakfast till 5 p.m. weekends.
You are watching Footy Talk Back. Go the Saints. Go the Tigers.
Welcome back to Footy Talk Back, fans. There's going to be a lot of pressure on here today at the MCG. Now, Pete, what on earth are you doing?
Can't talk. Too much pressure.
You obviously need this. It'll make you feel better.
That just might help. Fans, I'll tell you one thing. It's not the first time that umpire Pete has cracked under pressure.
Go, Bubba!
Against you, you made contact below the knees. Well, Feathers, I think it could be all the abuse, the swash, that geesh. I got the wrong line.
It's happening. Oh, God. This is escalating. Tell us when, Jess.
Hang on. Take some shorts in.
Oh, this... You're retarded. You know. And Welcome back to Footy Talk Back, and don't forget to check out the FTB Facebook page. Are you going to cut me off at any stage?
I'll cut you off. Hang on, Feathers. Against you, playing like a fairy.
Yeah, we've got a purple free zone here, buddy.
Have you? Are you feeling the purple pressure that I'm here? No. Is there any purple pressure?
No pressure, buddy.
No?
We're relaxed. We're relaxed.
Yeah,
Yes.
you look pretty relaxed.
Yeah, I am. But you know,
We're more worried about getting these sausages.
We'll
right
wait for the first bounce and see what happens.
Yeah, okay. Good work.
And I'm sure it's going to be a good game.
Yeah. I'm feeling the pressure.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I had to wear purple.
Well, I would too, mate. I'd be feeling pressure if I was in that position. But I'm sure you're doing a good job.
Thanks, mate. Well, enjoy your chicken.
No.
Are you feeling the purple pressure?
Slightly.
You nervous?
No, I'm never nervous.
You sure?
Anxious.
Well, you know what I do.
What do you do, mate?
Got these. Paper bag. If you have trouble breathing later?
No, there should be a meat pie in there.
Well, there was, but I ate it. Are you feeling the purple pressure?
A little bit, yes. If they played the way they played against Sydney, it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a good game.
So you're nervous, aren't you?
Very nervous. It's always nervous in a grand final, no matter what game you play. So hopefully we can get up. Not like last year's performance, or result, I should say. So, yeah, hopefully it's all
you
good.
seem to be coping well. I'm very impressed.
I am coping well. Yeah. It's only quarter to 12, so yeah coping well. Try.
Good on you. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Are you feeling the purple pressure?
Not at all, mate. Not
Relaxed?
At all. Very relaxed, mate.
That's good. Everyone seems to be saying that.
Yeah.
They're just containing it.
Yeah, mate.
Well, I hope so.
We're in the best team all year, mate, so... Yeah.
If you don't win it this year, you're never going to win it.
No, if we don't win it this year, mate, we'll win next year.
True. Confidence. Good. Good luck, mate. Are you guys feeling the purple pressure?
No.
No.
A little.
Why not?
What's purple?
Purple? Not going to think of a few things. Meek.
Yeah, you're...
Because I'm cold.
Yeah, I reckon they'll be cold too.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, well, enjoy your Suvalaki things. It's going to start raining, so I'm going to go inside into my corporate box.
Good on you.
Against you. You're not wearing any colours. You're bringing the grand final into disrepute.
I go for a team called Melbourne.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, why aren't you wearing your colours?
Because I'm embarrassed to go for it.
Fair enough, play on.
Hello, James and my old friend. When will this peptide medicine?
Excuse me, mate. Are you on peptides?
I am.
You are? How are they going?
They're going very, very well indeed.
Oh, that's good. How about you, mate?
I used to have hair, and now look at me.
Yeah, and I was 7 foot tall.
Yeah. Same thing happened to your hair too.
Yeah. That's what's happened.
Where did you guys get yours from?
Essendon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stephen Danks.
Danksy supplied them?
Danksy supplied them.
Yeah.
A special rate, I got a seniors card.
Oh, superb. Bit of a discount.
So it was worth it. Got 2 doses, one for my wife as well, and she's now turned 24 and looking very good.
Oh, fantastic. Glad to hear it's working well for you.
Thanks, mate.
And how much faith have you got in the AFL's investigation into drugs in the sport?
Little or none.
Carolyn Wilson, she has got no frigging idea. Absolutely no idea whatsoever. James Hird clearly needs his right of freedom of speech. Carolyn Wilson, if there's an Essendon supporter in the world that thinks she deserves to live, they are absolutely kidding themselves.
What did you think of Neil's sacking?
Great.
Yeah.
I would have put him out last year.
Is that right?
That is right.
How come?
Because he's useless. They didn't improve from 1 week to the last year. They still made the same mistakes week in, week out, week in, week. What do you have a coach for? He never taught, none of the players didn't like him. You've only got to look at Maloney, what he said. Karma is a bitch.
What did you think of Joe Watson's admission during the week?
I think the best thing to say there would be no comment.
Oh, come on. Ticket comes back.
Oh, dear.
You've got to give us something.
All right. I think the man's a legend. I think the man's a legend for coming up with the trump. Yep, definitely. Say it the way it is. Say it the way it is.
Do you think he's going to lose his Brownlow?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so. I think we're complete ignorance all the way through.
Why do you think the Bombers are so confident that they're going to get off?
I think, once again, we plead ignorance. Everybody else was doing it, why not us?
Well, I don't know if ignorance is going to do the job for you.
Well, then we're bugging, aren't we?
Have a great night.
Thank you. See you, mate.
Do you think that the AFL should be dispensing priority picks to even up the competition?
No.
What do you think they should do to even up the competition?
Give them some more money.
It's all in cash.
Yeah, doggies too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look who the doggies lost to GWS and Gold Coast. Captain of GWS, Harbour at the Gold Coast, got 31 possessions today. They never took any Collingwood players.
What would your thoughts be if... Go to Hawkers! Woo! Woo! Now, mate, would your response be the same if Buddy went to GWS?
See, Buddy went to... He's not going to GWS, mate. Go Hawkers!
Corporate interests must be protected at all costs. The primary concern of this whole organisation is pandering to corporate interests. Those interests drive this sport. When you've got advertising on the goddamn football and everywhere you turn your eyes, you understand that it lives, the oxygen of this game is corporate sponsorship. So if that is the case, and I think it is, then those interests have to be protected before anything. So you work out what's going to happen.
Against you. What for? If it has too pointy, you might,
because I'm on my own.
You might stab someone with that.
Because I'm on my own.
You're watching Footy Talk Back. Go the boys! Yeah!
Pancakes?
Ice cream.
Strawberries.
Lovely.
The Pancake Parlour, breakfast till 5 p.m. weekends.
You are watching Footy Talk Back. Go Commas!
Welcome back to Footy Talk Back, fans. It has been a tumultuous season in the AFL. Big Will.
Who's?
How would you sum up Demetrio's season?
In a word, deplorable, although I'd probably want to throw in a few more adjectives there and make a full sentence of it. I mean, look, when you think about it, in the past 12 months, just 12 months, we've had drug abuse, we've had match fixing. Well, maybe not match fixing, but, you know, certainly some sort of stuff around the sidelines. There's been financial corruption. There's been, trading debacles. There's been a whole swarm of hypocrisy. There's been gambling, plague proportions. I mean, and for what, Who's? For what?
What?
For what? On field, the game is just a shadow of its former self, and off field, well, the facts speak for themselves. So, Who's?
What?
I would say that Demetriou's season has been a shocker, but I'd go further than that. I'd say that Demetriou's reign has been a shocker. It's time it ended.
Well, you know what, Will? What? I reckon Demetrio is the only one who's had a shocker.
Fans, it's been a long summer. This was the summer of our discontent. I've been through some dark times. I've been through some disappointments, verily, fans. I have been
for Collingwood.
Oh dear. Do you know, one of the best games of football that I've ever seen was a game with the G'day, Who's? Football's in the head. Football's in the body. Football is a leather. Oh, fuck. Okay. Almost. We'll get there. Well, Feathers, that would suggest that this whole sordid affair has been the most...
Spit it out.
Against you. Too greedy. What do you need 2 tickets for? One is enough.
Got a kid, little bloke,
Okay.
Yeah.
Haven't got any, sorry. But if I see any, I'll let you know.
Yep. Look, it's the end of the season, clearly. We're just sort of wondering about Andrew's season, Andrew Demetriou. How would you rate his season this year? Yeah.
We'd like to see the end of him, actually. I think it's about time he went somewhere else.
Why so?
I just think some of the decisions that are made are just a bit autocratic. There doesn't seem to be much of a, what would you call it? Much concentration. It just seems to be, yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Any decisions that stand out in your mind?
Well, sending us to Simmons, that was a shocker.
Yep.
And I think a bad decision because I think they cost themselves a lot of money, apart from anything else. That I think they underestimated just how many Fremantle supporters would come across, as can be seen today.
And just quickly, how much responsibility do you think Andrew should be taking for the various scandals that have unfolded this year?
Well, that's interesting too, because eventually whoever's at the top has to take responsibility for things that happen within their organisation.
Pretty reasonable. I think he's been fairly effective as a CEO, because he's got a lot of issues, you know, with the drug scandal and stuff like that. That wasn't easy to handle.
How much responsibility do you think he should take for these scandals that have unfolded?
We are Brisbaneites. We are Brisbaneites, but we are...
Can't you tell? Can't you tell? I think it's back to the clubs and the players and the coaches that have got to take responsibility. I mean, you can't just sheet it up on the CEO. I mean, I mean, there's got to be some sort of responsibility, but it's in all codes, except things like European handball.
Something to say?
I reckon he's run it better than the NRL.
I think he's been quite good. I think, you know, with the drug scandal and that, I think they've handled it okay. I think they could have probably handled it better, but I think the season's been pretty good overall.
Do you think Demetriou should take responsibility for the various scandals that have unfolded this season?
Oh, I think each to their own. I think everyone's got to take their own responsibility. So, you know, I don't think he should take the full brunt of it, no.
I'm truthfully not happy with the whole way it's gone down. I think they should introduce integrity officers into the AFL, as well as the clubs.
How would you see that working at the administration level?
Not very well.
How do you think Andrew should be taking responsibility for the scandals that have unfolded? Because there's been quite a few, hasn't there?
Yeah, I think he should just come up and say, you know, they had a go. It hasn't worked. I've been here, done as best I can. It's gone really well up till now, and hand it over and move on.
Time to step aside.
I believe so.
Our game of footy can't be saved. These corporate bastards have got money to be made. It died when Fitzroy did. But I remember we were cooking down at Visy Park, a premiership feast, pig's ass. We gotta focus, we're not the shin boners, now we are just downright chokers. Blow 6-goal leads at 3/4 time. Bye-bye Eddie, now we have to go. Having Nathan and myself and you is too much ego. If we are to beat Hawthorn, need big games from Lids and Kochi. Lids and Kochi. Here comes the bye and I say it's 4 points. I hear Maguire has got some tickets for King Kong. Here I am, stuck in New Zealand with Roo. Stand by, James Hurd. Stephen Mills got a word and you've got a list, but if it wasn't for that Bats would have a premiership. Nick Dalfanto. Nick Dalfanto. So we'll ask, what the hell is disrepute? When the curse is over, got to get away. Quinton Jones is looking sharp, all dressed up in his end of season attire. Gotta get to Bell's Hotel, it's nearly time to set the Dwarfs on fire. Sounds exactly like another Mad Monday.
Against you. That was reckless. and you've left the ground as well. You're going to get 2 weeks for sure.
Fans, it is now time for our final Fan of the Week for the season. And last week, we got on the FTB Facebook page and asked you, who would you put a curse on and why?
FTB legend John Ogue said Demetriou. So that if he spends longer than 1/10 of a second reading out names and votes at the Brownlow count, I think, you know, to encourage the tension, his head will fall off.
So typically self-indulgent of Demetrio. FTB Evergreen Simon Blight and FTB stalwart Dave Barry didn't actually say anything, and as such, we're going to trade them both to the footy show.
Is there another footy show?
Just get on with it, will you?
Oh, all right. Giuseppe Ariolo said Essendon Football Club. Hang on, that's already happened.
Yes, it has, Giuseppe, so no pancake for you, pal. No, guys, this week's winner is actually FTB's self-proclaimed virgin, Adam Cooter, who said he would line Buddy Franklin's shorts with deep heat. Oh, I like that, Adam. You have, in fact, broken your FTB virgin status and maybe thrust it onto Buddy with that one. You've won yourself a $100 voucher to the Pancake Parlour.
Hey, is Lance Franklin a virgin?
I very much doubt that. Who's?
How do you know, Feathers?
Yeah, Feathers, how do you know?
I keep my finger on the pulse.
On the what?
Look, fans, I think it's clear to see that this is going in a direction it really should not be, and unfortunately it is time for us to go now, guys, too. Look, thanks so much for your support, fans, this year of FTB. A mighty big thank you to the Pancake Parlour, who have provided us with so many delicious vouchers for you fans out there. And what better way to end the season than a fantastic tune from Pluck and Paddo down at the MCG. Keep talking.
Born down at a grassroots town. The first game I saw was on gravel ground. Yeah, heard about this thing called the AFL. Got 100,000 fans packed in one big shell. Yeah, down at the MCG. I am down at the MCG. Yeah, Hawks and Dockers fans, as far as I can see. Just saw Jeff Cannon and Felicity, yeah. My daddy told me in his younger day, you could sit where you want, wasn't too much to say now. One umpire was enough, and all the chicks like the game played rough, yeah. Down at the MCG, I am down at the MCG, yeah. At the grand final, it's the place to be. There's a party in the car park, bring your own VP now. Boys at Hawthorne are strangers here. They're still bleeding about the loss last year, yeah. But the Frio Dockers will not lie down. As Frio, way to go, echoes round the ground, yeah. Down at the MCG, I am down at the MCG, yeah. Can't afford to bring the family, so I'm a rockin' flying solo at the MCG, yeah. Fans, see you next year!
The Pancake Parlour, breakfast till 5 p.m. weekends.